What does peace really mean in a world full of wars, conflicts, and divisions? On this International Day of Peace 2025, let's uncover how peace is more than just the absence of war. It's the key to our survival, unity, and future. We come together on this channel to celebrate an important day on the global calendar, the International Day of Peace. This day is celebrated every year on the 21st of September. And this year, like every year, we ask ourselves the same, yet very profound question. How can there be peace when our world seems so divided? The path to achieving lasting peace is a shared responsibility, a collective endeavor that requires the participation of every nation, community, and individual. In this video, we're going to explore the essence of International Day of Peace, its historical significance, this year's theme, and most importantly, how each one of us can contribute to creating a more peaceful world. So if you're ready to embark on this enlightening journey, then join me, and let's delve into the depths of this truly momentous occasion. Established by the United Nations in 1981 and subsequently fixed to September 21st in 2001, this day is dedicated to strengthening the ideals of peace around the world. The United Nations Security Council has mandated that on this day, all hostilities should cease, and it should be a time for reflection and building harmony. International Day of Peace was established to call for a day of ceasefire and reflection. In many parts of the world, the day is observed with peace-building programs, ceasefires between warring factions, and global campaigns promoting peace. Every year has its own theme set by the United Nations to highlight a specific aspect of peace. You can find out what the theme for 2025 is, and feel free to share it in the comments below, because this year's theme reminds us that peace is not just about nations. It starts within our hearts, our homes, and our communities. It serves as a gentle reminder that cultivating peace begins with each one of us, urging us to be ambassadors of peace in our daily lives. In a world grappling with conflicts, climate change, economic struggles, and the rising tide of hate and division, the relevance of International Day of Peace is more profound than ever before. As we gather on this day, let us reflect on the urgent need for peace in our world and the pivotal role each one of us plays in its realization. The consequences of war and violence are millions are displaced from their homes, becoming refugees seeking safety and asylum elsewhere. Basic necessities such as food and water become scarce, leading to hunger and dehydration. Healthcare systems collapse, leaving the wounded without medical attention. Education is disrupted, robbing children of their fundamental right to learning. Amidst the ruins, hope flickers as communities come together to rebuild their shattered worlds. They clear the debris, piece by piece, and replant the seeds of normalcy. Slowly, life begins to stir. Homes are rebuilt. Laughter of children echoes through the streets, and schools reopen their doors to eager students. But why does peace matter today? Let's take a moment to think about the things happening in our world. Wars and rumors of wars fill the headlines. Innocent lives are lost and families are torn apart. Can we truly say that we have achieved lasting peace in our world? The answer is a resounding no. There is still so much work to be done. We must continue to strive for a world where peace is not just a dream but a lived reality. Yet despite these challenges, we must not lose hope. For in the darkest of times, the human spirit shines through. We witness extraordinary acts of courage, compassion, and resilience. Ordinary people stand up to become extraordinary heroes and heroines. They risk their lives to save others. They offer solace to those who have lost everything. They rebuild their communities brick by brick, hope by hope. Their stories inspire us and remind us that peace is worth fighting for. Now, before we move forward, I want to invite you to show your support by hitting the like button. If you resonate with the message we're sharing, and if you believe in the power of peace, please don't hesitate to click that like button. Your support means a lot to us and helps spread this message to a wider audience. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards peace. Now, let's get back to our discussion. The theme for 2025 guides us towards a deeper understanding of peace. It encourages us to recognize that the pursuit of peace is not solely the responsibility of governments or organizations. It is a collective endeavor that begins with each one of us. At its core, this theme emphasizes that lasting peace can only be achieved when we cultivate inner peace, fostering compassion, understanding, and forgiveness within ourselves. It serves as a gentle reminder that true peace radiates from the depths of our being and influences every aspect of our lives. This day holds immense significance for Muslims worldwide, as the word Islam itself derives from salam, which means peace. It's not merely a religious duty for Muslims to seek peace, but an integral part of their faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Spread peace, feed the hungry, and pray at night while others sleep, and you will enter paradise in peace." This prophetic saying beautifully encapsulates the essence of Islam as a religion of peace. It extends beyond the confines of ritual worship, encompassing a holistic approach to life, guided by principles of justice, equality, and compassion. Muslims are encouraged to not only strive for peace in their own lives, but also be active agents of peace in their communities and the world at large. So why does peace matter today? Let's take a moment to think about the things happening in our world. Wars and rumors of wars fill the headlines. Innocent lives are lost and families are torn apart. Can we truly say that we have achieved lasting peace in our world? The answer is a resounding no. There is still so much work to be done. We must continue to strive for a world where peace is not just a dream but a lived reality. We all have the capacity to make a difference. By starting with ourselves, we can create a ripple effect that spreads to our families, friends, and communities. But how can we do this? What actions can we take to be agents of positive change? Let's explore some practical ways to start. First and foremost, we must start with ourselves. Each one of us has the power to choose love over hate, kindness over cruelty, and peace over violence. When we control our anger, we contribute to a calmer world. When we forgive those who have wronged us, we break the cycle of resentment and violence. When we spread peace and understanding, we create a ripple effect that touches the lives of others. Let us begin by addressing our own biases and prejudices. We must challenge stereotypes and misconceptions that fuel conflict and division. Let us commit to treating every individual with respect and dignity, regardless of their background, beliefs, or ethnicity. By embracing diversity and fostering mutual understanding, we lay the foundation for peaceful coexistence. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping young minds and fostering peace. We must advocate for peace education in schools, encouraging empathy, critical thinking, and conflict resolution skills. By nurturing a new generation of peacemakers, we invest in a brighter and more harmonious future for all. In our workplaces and communities, let us be catalysts for tolerance and respect. Let us treat our colleagues and neighbors as we would want to be treated, with fairness and consideration. By promoting an inclusive and supportive environment, we create spaces where differences are celebrated and conflicts are resolved peacefully. Lastly, let us not underestimate the power of small acts of kindness. A simple smile, a helping hand, or a moment of active listening can go a long way in building bridges of understanding. Let us be mindful of our words and actions, for they have the power to either ignite conflict or spark a moment of connection and empathy. As we conclude this discussion, let us come together in a moment of silence. On September 21st, let us observe a minute of silence, a minute to reflect on the importance of peace, a minute to remember those who have lost their lives in conflicts, and a minute to recommit ourselves to the pursuit of peace. And if you wish, you can light a candle or plant a tree in your city and send a message to your friends asking them to do the same. Imagine millions of candles illuminating the darkness of despair and replacing it with the light of hope. It is my hope that this International Day of Peace finds you well, surrounded by your loved ones, enjoying every moment with them. Know that your presence in this video is valued. Your engagement with our content inspires us to keep striving for excellence and delivering quality. Once again, Salam Alaikum. Peace be upon you. May your days be filled with happiness and your life with blessings. Until next time, stay well and keep spreading peace.